Most people don't use their imagination constructively. Most people use their imagination destructively.
Goals are great. Mission is more important.
We're not all Steve Jobs and we don't all have big world-changing visions, to your point. I do believe, however, you can find a vision, right? In other words, it doesn't have to be yours. It can be someone else's.
Rise and shine, it's espresso time.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something greater inside you too. You have Michael Jordan level talent at something. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from Bob Proctor. Also, if you want to have more confidence, check out my 254 series. They're free. The links to join are in the description below.
I was reminded this morning of a question I'm often asked. How do you eliminate fear from your life?
Most people don't use their imagination constructively. Most people use their imagination destructively. They imagine what they don't want. We've got to consciously and deliberately imagine what we do want. If we will take and sit down with a pen and ask ourselves, what do I really want? What do I really want? And write it down. And then make a written description of it in the present tense. Writing causes thinking. Thinking creates an image. And you get these images going, you're building a vision in your mind. It's the visionaries that's changed the world. Think of that. The fact that I can sit and look into this camera, and you can sit and look at me on your phone, or on your TV, or on your laptop. That was the result of somebody's vision. Do you know everything you've got, the clothes you wear, the house you live in, this microphone that's in front of me? It was all the result of somebody's vision. It's not an accident. You and I have a marvelous imagination. And everything starts with a vision. Van Gogh was asked how he did such beautiful work. He said, first I dream my painting, and then I paint my dream.
Get rid of your 10-year goals and instead create a vision for your life. You have no idea what you're capable of creating in a 5-year window, let alone 10 years. If you live your life according to your 10-year goals, you might hit that 10-year goal for yourself. I just think it's small compared to what you're capable of. So I'm here in Los Angeles. I just came back from meeting Jay Abraham, a friend of the channel, amazing mentor for me. He's one of the first mentors that I learned from. Tony Robbins and Jay Abraham, their content I consumed a lot. And Jay's been the marketing mentor for Tony Robbins and Damon John and a whole bunch of different successful entrepreneurs. And we got to talking about plans and 5-year goals and 10-year goals. And I said on his podcast, I don't have a 5-year goal, a 10-year goal, because think about who you were 10 years ago. If I think about me, right now it's 2019 filming this video. If I think back to 2009, Evan, I just made my first video on YouTube, right? It's crazy to think that 2009 Evan could accurately predict where 2019 Evan is gonna be. You just can't, not if you're growing. If you, in 2019 right now, or 2020 or 2021, whenever you're watching this video, if you can with any accuracy predict where you're gonna be in 10 years, then you're playing small, then you're not growing. Just think about who you were 5 years ago, forget 10, 5 years ago, 2 years ago. You're a different person. If you're consuming, if you're learning, if you're getting better, if you're driving forward, you become a different version of yourself on a regular, continuous, ongoing basis. And so the danger is you can hit that 2-year goal, you can hit that 5-year goal, you can hit that 10-year goal. It's just small compared to what you're capable of. If I had to set a 10-year goal for myself 10 years ago, I wouldn't have put YouTube on the list. I would have done something else. And I would have gone down that path just because I wanted to hit my 10-year goal, and I would have missed out on this amazing opportunity in front of me called YouTube, making videos for you guys. Same thing now. If I put in my 10-year goal, I want to have 10 million subscribers on YouTube. That could be a good goal. But maybe 3 years in, I need to leave YouTube and go do something else because that's actually better in service of my mission. So it's not that 5 or 10-year goals are bad. It's a good kind of marking point for you. but you have to be willing to abandon the whole thing because there's something greater that serves your mission. I want to solve the world's greatest problem. I want people to believe in themselves more. That's what I want to do every day. I want to wake up and create meaningful work. Right? Jay Abraham asked me, what do I want to do? What's bliss for me? Is waking up every single day and doing meaningful work that touches people's lives. That's what I want to do. And right now, that's YouTube. Right now, I have a break in my day, so I'm coming home and I'm filming YouTube videos for you because this furthers my mission. The minute that it stops or there's something more effective, I'm going to stop doing this and go off and do that. And too many people are unwilling to go off and actually make that tweak, make that pivot, make that adjustment because you're too locked in on this has to be the goal. Goals are great. Mission is more important. Okay, so the next part then becomes, well, how do you find your mission? How do you find your purpose? I have a 3-step process, who, why, how. It's the topic of my next book called Built to Serve. You can pre-order the book right now if you guys want. You can get your copy of it. I'm gonna go through it quickly. Who, why, how. So who, figure out your most important core value. What is your one word? What is the most important core value to you? For me, it's believe. I wanna spread believe. I want you feeling believe after watching this video, after meeting Jay, after talking to anybody on the street. I want them to feel believe. That's always my intention. I may not hit it, but it's always my intention. For you, what is your most important singular core value? Next, we get to the why. The why is your purpose. Your purpose comes from your pain. The thing that you struggled with the most, when you felt the lowest as a human, you had no self-worth, or the lowest self-worth as a person. What was that thing? Your purpose for the rest of your life is to help other people who are currently going through that thing. There are lots of people who currently are who you used to be. There are lots of people who are currently struggling, who currently have no hope, and they currently are exactly who you used to be. And you got out. They need help. And every time you take a step to learning, to getting better, to improving yourself, you need to reach back and bring somebody up. And that's gonna be the thing that fills you up for life. You'll love helping everybody. We're built to serve. It's hardwired into us. You're built to serve. Serving and helping touches the same part of your brain as food and sex. You're built to serve. You're wired for it. But who you serve, if you find a younger version of you or somebody who's behind on the path that you're already ahead on, helping that person rise up and get better will fill you up like nothing else. Your purpose comes from your pain. And then step 3 is the how. So who, why, how. Who is your one word, most important core value. 2, your purpose comes from your pain is your why. The how is how do you do it? How do you help? How do you serve? How did you get out of the hole that you were in? That's where you want to start. How did you get out of the hole that you were in? The hole that you were in, where you struggled and suffered and felt worthless. You're not maybe completely even out of it right now, but you're better off than you were before. How did you make that jump? How did you make that leap? How did you make that journey? What did you do? You can teach that now. You can show other people how to do it too. And as you continue to learn and get better and continue climbing up, again, you can reach back and help other people. I saved my business by modeling success, by looking at Bill Gates and how he started Microsoft. That saved my company. And so what do I do now for the past 20 years? I've just been teaching other people how they can model success as well. The path that you took out was not chance, was not random, was not luck. It's teachable. You can show other people how to do the same thing. So that's your process. The who, why, how. It's in my new book, Built to Serve. Hope you check it out. Let's throw a link somewhere up on here. You can check it out if you want. Looking forward to having you as part of my team. Now I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're gonna enjoy. But before that, question of the day, I wanna know, what is your purpose? What is your why? What are you here to do? Let me know, put it down in the comments below. And if you promise to take action, you like this video, we don't just watch videos here. You promise to take action after watching it. Give me a hashtag believe down in the comments as well, and then go off and keep that commitment to yourself.
Society and folks like me put an unfair pressure on people to have a vision.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's true. We're not all Steve Jobs, and we don't all have big world-changing visions, to your point. I do believe, however, you can find a vision. Right? In other words, it doesn't have to be yours. It can be someone else's. We found Martin Luther King. We found Mahatma Gandhi. We found Steve Jobs. We found Richard Branson, Elon Musk, the visionaries. And people go, I love his vision. So organize your business around that, right? You don't have to have a vision, but I do believe you have to find one. People find it in religion, you know? You follow whatever you follow, right? You become a follower of. So you can say, I believe, and you can say theirs is yours. I believe in that. And we're organizing our company around helping to build that world.
Yeah.
So I don't believe you have to have one. I do believe you have to find one.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And it doesn't have to always operate at a macro level. It absolutely can operate at a micro level, right? It can be the way you raise your family, the way you treat your friends.
If you want to learn the 6 lessons that people learn too late in life, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
It doesn't go from like one morning I'm this way, next morning I wake up and presto, 5 steps to greatness. No, it ain't that, brother.